Manchester United are down bad. Losing to Brighton 3-1 at home seems to have caused United fans to snap. In this video, we've got all the talking points from Saturday's game. From pundits to fans, we've seen all the excuses and criticism aimed at the club. It's the manager. It's the owners. No, it's the players. Let's start with the manager then, shall we? Mr. ERICK ten Hag. The brave leader, not afraid to drop players he didn't get on with, is the reason for United's downfall, according to a big section of fans. Fans were singing for Ronaldo on Saturday. The player, of course, Ten Hag, kicked out of the club for not running around. Here's what fans were saying on Twitter. He got the striker he wanted, he got the midfielder he wanted, he got the goalkeeper he wanted, he got the players he wanted. What's the excuse for being 12th? Ten Hag right now. Former Spurs manager Sherwood questions Ten Hag's coaching ability.
I'm not sure he's improved anyone at that football club.
Really?
Oh, who has he improved? Can we find anyone he's improved? He hasn't improved anyone at the moment. I think he did okay last year. It's a mess what he's come into, by the way. And he's had the Ronaldo situation. But how bad is that? One of the best players in the world, and you've got to deal with him. Should have dealt with that better, I felt. And he's got talented players there, and I don't feel like he's made any of them better.
Don't think he was free from mistakes today, but still firmly behind this man. Ten Hag's Red Army, says Adam Mikola. Please explain to me how you are behind him when the results are saying different. Gary Neville still has it in for the owners and believes that's firmly where his blame lies, stating, "Oh, and yes, the Glazers are responsible. It's how it works. You own a business and everything good and bad sits with you. They inherited the best in all areas. They've overseen 10 years of mediocrity off the pitch and on the pitch. They set the culture of greed, ill discipline, indecision and uncertainty that runs right through the club." One commenter completely disagrees with Gary's take, saying United fans are just making excuses. United fans blaming the Glazers is the easiest cop-out. It absolves everyone else of blame. Were they a big problem when they had an apparent title challenge in the COVID season? Were they holding the club back when they were flying before the 7-0 at Anfield? Gary is spineless. Mark Goldbridge completely agrees with Gary, though, and explained why.
100% I put the blame on the Glazers. And you know why? Even if you want to just look at the game today, Brighton are tiny compared to Man United. Fan base, stadia, reputation, but they're miles ahead of Manchester United. And why? It's not just because De Zerbi put on a good show today. He made 5 or 6 changes. He's got a system, he's got a group of players that understand that system, they're consistent, they're dogged, and they are focused. And on top of that, he's got director of football, scouts, club owner. From top to bottom, that club is well run, and it reflects what you see on the football pitch.
What about the players? Jamie Carragher certainly doesn't rate the new goalkeeper and pointed out some flaws in his game. Tell him to stop waving his hands at players and use them to save some shots. Carragher has been backed up by some alarming stats. Andre Onana has faced 10 shots on target since the start of the season. He's conceded 7 goals. Rashford has been heavily criticised too amongst other players. Mark Goldbridge is back taking swipes at Rashford. I thought it was the owner's fault, Mark. I like Rashford, but how much longer can he be allowed to just play the game he wants and not pass? It's so destructive to team play. Rashford is too greedy. I mean, okay, his stats aren't exactly brilliant this season so far, and fans were quick to compare his treatment to that of Cristiano Ronaldo's treatment. Yes, Ronaldo is scoring goals, but he is holding back the development of young players. Yes, Ronaldo is scoring goals, but he doesn't press, and modern football requires pressing. Yes, Ronaldo is scoring goals, but he doesn't track back. Does Rashford press? No. Does Rashford track back? No. Does Rashford help in the build-up? No. Is Rashford the highest earner at the club? Yes. Don't worry, my friend. Just give it a month or so, and Purple Patch Rashford will return, and we'll overrate him again and compare him to Mbappe. It has got to be said Casemiro's form has been absolutely shocking lately. So, in conclusion, it has to be said that Manchester United are fucked, but nobody can quite put their finger on the main reason. It has to be a combination of everything.
For long, and people can say what they want, I don't care. You know, I just do my thing. If you are angry, it's your problem. If you are happy, it's your problem. So for me, that's a matter. I only take the critic from the coaches. For the rest, they can sing, they can cry. I don't give shit.
Yeah.